This will show a brief explanation of the runs and fills in Concert Strings 3. Basically, you have the option of using a quick one-octave run or creating your own custom fills. I'll start with fills. So first, I'll create a custom fill. If it's not already showing, I need to open the Runs and Fills page. Just click the magnifying glass icon. This is a custom 16-note fill I've already made. Runs and fills are accomplished by performing them before a target note is played. So in the example you heard, I played a high C. The fill was played and then automatically culminated, including the high C target note I played. This is true even if I take my hand off the keyboard before the fill is done playing. Of course, if I hold the target note, it will sustain once the fill is complete. Now I'll show you how it was created. To make my fill, I click the Learn button. I'll play 16 ascending notes. When you create a fill, you should play it ascending, because later you can reverse the fill, making it descend as well. So the descending fill is based on the original ascending pattern you create here. Bear in mind that the velocity with which you play each note will also be saved in the fill. That way, if you want, you can make interesting accents in your fill. If I make a mistake or want to make changes, all I have to do is click the Learn button again. Now I can choose to separate my target note from the fill. Use this drop-down menu to choose the distance. In this case, I'll choose a half step under because I want the fill to play in C major, ending with my high C. That means the last note of the fill, being a B natural, should only be a half step from the target C. Now that I've finished, I click Done Learning. The fill should be complete. To play the fill ascending, I either click the Fill Upward button or use a designated key switch and then play my high C. To play the fill descending, I either click the Fill Downward button or again use a designated key switch and then play a low C. But I'm not limited to playing these Cs. I can play any note and the fill will stay in the designated key signature. And you can certainly change keys anytime you wish, since the slider can be automated. Then again, I may not want my fill to use any key. To accomplish that, I just click the flats icon beneath the upward or downward fill. Then the fill you created will be performed absolutely relative to your target note, regardless of the key you're in. Runs and fills are tempo-based. In the examples you've already heard, we had the tempo set to 120 and shows a fill that uses a half note's time. So if I play the transport, I can play this fill and it will be approximately a duration of a half a bar. If I want to have my target note land on the exact downbeat of the following bar, I need to click the Sync button. Then wherever I play my target note, the fill will align itself so as to land on the target note at the downbeat of the following bar. With the transport stopped, the time value of the fill will be whatever absolute time you chose before you used the sync button. There may be times when certain time signatures may cause the fill to be a little out of sync, or you find that you want the fills to be faster or slower. In these cases, you can use the scale sliders. The fills you've heard so far are slurred. If you want a bowed fill, simply click the upward or downward fill icon to remove or add the slur. Now for the runs. Runs are not custom. They're always a simple one-octave run that always follows the key signature. They're selected the same way as fills using either the appropriate buttons or key switch.